Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're going to be playing more Witcher 3. Now, I believe we just came up this ladder last episode, so let's see if we can figure out where this ladder goes. Not here. Let's light the torches. Can we light this? Yes, maybe? There you go. What's going on with this guy? Both of them are having a hard time here.
What now? Piece of filth.
That worked out. Just gotta give them a second, you know? Just gotta let them do their thing. Alright. I think he's pointing it towards the monster. Yeah, so we just have to get downwind of the monster. I don't know why these guys are all stuck in place.
I like that silver.
Oh, there's finally a guy who will fight us. I'm gonna light you, Torch. There we go.
Split her in two. Split her in two.
I don't see how this thing is split in two. That's where the mission is, so let's go this way instead. Clan. Okay. Here's the forge. Find Hjalmar. Hoping for the best here. Uh-oh. Oh, there's some devourers in there too. They seem to be pretty vulnerable to fire, so we'll just keep our fire spell handy. And there's that mountain that we want to get on. Still don't know how we're going to do it. It looks like there's two possible cave entrances. Where does this go? This is a whole different thing. There's an ice troll in there. There you go.
Giant's Pantry. Recruited quite a few men. No Hjalmar here, though. Gotta keep looking. Hjalmar came through here. Had to.
I was about to say, I thought we saw Devourers. Chain reaction, baby. Triple kill. That's the way you do it with Devourers. You just let one of them blow up and let the rest do the rest.
Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
Alright. Maybe in here? Locked. Aha!
Lots of old tracks. Giant must have come through here often.
Oh, it looks like we might have discovered the area where the giant was going to be, because the troll is probably the giant he's talking about. And it was in that that mine, the forge or whatever that was. Although it sure doesn't seem like we're going this way. It's saying the objective is the other direction, but his footprints are going that way. So I'm gonna follow the footprints. I'm an investigator. I don't go where the game tells me to go, okay?
Not bad.
This is how I get Geralt to walk faster when he's over encumbered. Not a bad strategy, actually. Woo! So now what? Not much I can do about that.
Need to find another way.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be that he's in that that mine. This is a pretty good strategy. Because he'll only do one combat roll after a hit. He won't do a second one. But if you keep doing the hit, then he'll keep rolling. You just have to do one, swing per roll. Now we don't see any footprints here, but we know he's here. I don't know why I can't light this. Oh, I can. There we go. We're getting it. Got him. What was this?
That legendary forge. Need to look around for tools.
Oh, the blacksmith's tools. Okay. We got multiple objectives here. I remember this.
Blacksmithing tools, but ornamented. Gotta be the ones Joanna mentioned.
Alright, so now we want to go back to the quest called... Hjalmar. Oh, look at that. Explore the remains of the camp using your Witcher sense. I think we failed that because we found the thing too fast. We found the thing before you were supposed to be able to find the thing. Oh! I'm sorry. Didn't know I was allowed to kill him. Okay, find Hjalmar. I guess we're supposed to just identify which body is him. Look, the goats are opening the door. can't break that door. Unless I could break it with a sword? No. He said Yalmar wasn't in this room. I think that was in the cutscene that he said that, so that's that. It's not that guy. We found those footprints. We don't know how to get in this room. Locked. I'm guessing Yalmar is there. Oh, maybe it was that we were supposed to follow the troll's footprints and get the key from him, but we didn't find the troll in question. We found a different troll. Okay, I get it. Oh, look at the frozen lake. Cool. Oh, it's not really a frozen lake, though. There's ground right underneath it. So that's the area that we were trying to get to. It looks like there is a way to get there from over this way. Okay, that's where we just were. So we need to figure out a way to get up from here. Oh, wait, that's giant footprints right there. Now what? I think we kind of lose them around these parts. All right, let's try and go back around that way. Okay. There's something going on up there. We're actually pretty close to this spot. That's the... Yeah, that's it right there.
Need to find another way.
I'm here. Uh-oh. Oh no! Maybe I can get up there from here, now that we know this new strategy for climbing rocks. No, it's not even an incline, it's just a straight up sheer peak. Come on, Geralt, you got this. There you go. It all works out in the end. This looks promising. Can I climb this? Doesn't look like it's meant to be climbed. There's got to be a way to get into this area, though. We're probably up on the wrong side of it or something.
Can't hope to clear that, even with Ard. Anyway, looking for Yelmar. Truly doubt he could have squeezed through there.
Damn, how in-depth is this search supposed to be? Have we been here? Wow. What the heck happened here? Maybe over here? This looks promising. So where's this thing that I'm looking for again? I think it's like right on the other side of this peak. Whoa. Uh-oh. Where the heck was that thing that I had found? Is it over here? Oh, is that it? I think it's way farther down. Nope, this is not it. Man, I'm majorly screwing this up. So we're trying to get, ultimately, to... It's like right around here. Isn't it? Oh no, it's down this way. Let's get on Roach. They're not gonna make it so hard that we would have to like do a bunch of acrobatics. I was just trying to bypass a bunch of walking. Okay, so this is where we want to go.
Slow now. Whoa.
Let's mark that on the map. Right around here. So maybe we could go through this village and then go back. Okay, so yeah, all the way back through here. Oh, have we not been here? Oh, that's him. Oh, we ended up finding him.
Thanks, White One. If not for you, that might have taken me much longer. And I need to see Leif. The bitch has nearly ripped his innards out. And we two are all that's left of my crew. All right. You might not have heard. I'm Hjalmar on Crete. And I'll never forget you helping me in a time of need.
Geralt of Rivia.
The Geralt of Rivia. Like in the ballad about the sorceress and the witcher. You're still alive.
Looks like it.
Right? Well, forgive me. Just thought that all happened long ago. My dad used to tell me stories of your adventures. So, what are you doing on Unvik?
Your crew. What happened to them?
It all started with a storm. You see, then came the blasted sirens. I had a Hornwall horn to drive them off, but one night it just disappeared. Next morning, the giant ambushed us, crushed half my men, hurled Arvid against the rocks, tucked Viggy under his arm. Just four made it here. But I suppose if it had all gone smoothly, would have made for a dreadfully short ballad about our heroic adventures.
Seems more doomed than heroic to me.
No. That's just the gods looking to see what metal we're made of. They'll soon get their answer.
Your father sent me. He needs you on Ard Skellig.
Impossible. Dad knows I'll not return till I kill the giant.
Situation's changed. The fate of all Skellige will be decided on Ard Skellig. They're getting ready to choose a new king.
The fate of Skellig is being decided here. If I accomplish this deed, it'll mean the gods have chosen me to rule.
The other claimants are already waiting at Caer Trolda.
Seems I must hurry then. Time to face the giant. Coming with?
We should see to your friend.
Right. His wounds need tending.
Not what I meant. He's dead.
What? Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost a bit of blood, you know.
He's dead. Trust me.
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of his ancestors. Let's go.
He's going for the sword approach, huh? Usually Skellige guys use axes.
Bled to death.
Welcome Virtue into the stream. Get an exclamation mark high for Virtue. How are you doing, Virtue? What have you been up to and playing in the past time since I last saw you? We are playing The Witcher 3. Is there any? No, there's nothing over there. Let's see what's in this house. Virtue saying Twitch is unlocked at work. Well, that is good. That is good. Why did they take it off the block list? Or did they just like remove their firewall or something? I mean, not that I want them to put it back on the block list for you, of course, but just
Hurry now!
curious.
Pick up the pace!
Just like Krach.
Saying, I don't know, I don't want to ask. It's probably for the best. Geralt, what are you doing? Oh, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. We just got some kind of item. I don't know what that was a quest item. What are all these quest items here? We're picking up like nails out of the floorboards. 21 nails we're getting. This is probably going to be a future quest that we're going to have the item for.
Uh-huh. I'm telling you, plow an enormous horse son he is.
So I heard.
Damn, they really cleared out this village, huh? Well, it makes it easier to set design. Don't have to put any items in it. Maybe they were preparing to sell a bunch of houses in this town and the giant took it over before they could sell any homes. We can hear the giant. I guess he would be an ogroid. We're gonna put some ogroid oil. Virtue saying Discord is also unlocked. Something about a firewall being down or changed. Yeah. Get in while the getting's good. Glad to have you here, Virtue. What have you been playing, though? Oh, Trigger Happy Havoc, you said. Good stuff. I really enjoyed Trigger Happy Havoc. I didn't recognize the name of the game. I never think about it as that name. But yeah, that was a really good time. Whoa. Another one of these situations. Oh man, did he cook all these people in the pot? Yeah. Birdsuit saying it's crazy. Yeah, it was a heck of a game. That was my first ever YouTube exclusive playthrough series. And since then we have done a couple other games as well, but I'm really looking forward to doing Danganronpa 2 because I enjoyed the first one a lot. Because it's got some adventure game stuff in it, you know, it's like there's puzzle solving and stuff like that, but it's really kind of a visual novel in the sense that there's not that much that impedes you from moving the story forward. And there's just a lot of characters that you can voice, so obviously I always like that. It's just a really good time. Oh, Virtue started doing YouTube stuff too? Yeah, I like it because, like, you know, I have all my games that I do on stream, but, like, it guarantees that I'm playing one thing every day, you know, because I just record the episodes every day and then, you know, backlog them for when I'm going to post them later. And so, like, there's, like, a consistency, because I play so many games on stream.
Can't believe I finally got the bastard.
Haven't gotten him yet.
Yeah, I play so many things on stream, it's kind of nice to have, like, one game that I go back to. You're saying it kills your throat? Yeah, there is a lot of characters. And a lot of my characters, like, my versions of characters throughout the game, I would, like, come up with new voices for them, like, mid-game. And then just completely change the accents. It's, sometimes probably hard to keep up with my Danganronpa. It's an ever evolving bunch of voices in that game. Because you know, sometimes they come into their own with like, even with the writing, like you'll kind of realize that they kind of changed their character a little bit or whatever over the course of the story.
Geralt, help me smash that. We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way.
Oh, good job. And Geralt was complaining before that he wouldn't be able to move it. Virtue's saying, have you played the other Witcher games? Yes, we did. It's been like a 1.5-year journey on here. Because this is already, we're 140 hours into Witcher 3. But yeah, we did Witcher 2. We read the Witcher 2 comic. That was like a live reading on stream. I don't know if there was any DLC for Witcher 2. I guess we played all the Enhanced Edition stuff, so all the extra missions that they added with the, you know, with the Enhanced Edition. And then we also did, before that, we did Witcher 1 and the 2, CD Projekt Red did 2 level creator, like they had a campaign editor in Witcher 1, and CD Projekt Red made 2 of them, and we just played them as if they were canon. They were really fun, actually. One of them that they did in Witcher 1, it was never in the base game, but it was based on the Lesser Evil, the first story from the first Witcher book, and now the first episode of the Witcher TV series. I thought that was really fascinating because, yeah, there's no Lesser Evil adaptation as far as I've gone in all these games other than that. Can I get through that way? Hold on a second. No. Let's just get some Ogroid oil now. Look at this, 253 out of 160. We are very over encumbered. All right, where's this Ogroid? Ogroid, Ogroid, Ogroid. How about you, Virtue? Are you a Witcher game aficionado? Okay, we have 89% on this sword.
Getting colder. Gotta be close.
Played a couple hours of Witcher 3. Okay, you got plenty ahead of you. At least 137 more. No, I play my games very slowly though, so I'm sure people could finish the whole game and the DLC in the amount of time it's taken me to get here. But I highly recommend Witcher 1 and 2. They're amazing games. And yeah, look out for those 2 DLC missions as well in Witcher 1.
Careful now. One odd step and you can wake him.
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes!
Key should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate?
I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
All right. Guess you should stay in the cage then.
What? I'll not forget this, Uncrate. You want all the glory to yourself? Let me out right now!
Wow, that's a big old lock. Avoid snow. The sound of it crunching under your feet will awake the giant. Find the key to Viggy's cage using your Witcher senses. I don't want to do that. Virtue saying it's one of those things where I know I wouldn't find the time to play it. You, like me, are a slow game-playing boy. Yeah. For me, it's just like I'm chipping away, you know, an hour or 2 every time. And we've gotten this far, but yeah, I'm not picky about like getting done with games soon. I almost never play new games because I just know I'll never, you know, be fast enough to like play new games. So yeah, it took us 15 months to finish Yakuza Kiwami 1, and it's taken us over a year to do all the Witcher games. Alright, let's see if we can avoid this.
Even. No closer, he's mine!
Oh, it's an ice giant. To answer your question, the podcast is going well. Thank you for asking. We're up to episode 54 now? 55? I think 55. 56? I don't know. It's been going every week since it came out. And it's going well.
Get out of here! The whoreson's mine!
Shut up, you idiot.
Wow, look at that guy. Crazy. Holy crap, look at that thing. Oh! Alright, we gotta get the old...
Viggy, poor bugger.
Should have let him out.
Don't blame yourself. Viggy wasn't exactly the predictable type. Soon as he was out, he could have run at the giant brandishing naught but his fists and his prick. No telling what would have happened. Fight might have not gone our way. Thanks for your help, White Wolf. Geralt the Giant Slayer. I'll make sure the Skald said it in song.
Hjalmar the Giant Slayer sounds better. It was your venture. You deserve the glory.
Believe you're right. Let's get out of here.
Want to look around some more?
In that case, I'll meet you on the beach, near the port.
Alright, that was pretty cool. I like that mission where... They don't have a lot of missions where they show a cutscene of him taking on the boss. Like, they... Probably a handful of times in this game so far that they've done that. It must have been kind of like a... I mean, you could tell that the quest line, this quest line in particular, is pretty detailed. Like, they obviously worked really hard on this one. Virtue's saying, you stream 30 hours a week at least? I don't know how many hours per week. If I was basing it on... I would say... Yeah, maybe like 35 or 40, yeah. I guess that's true. Oh, bigger games are possible? Yeah, how many hours, what do you do in a week? What's your schedule? But yeah, it's definitely like, I guess, based on how many games I play. At first, I never wanted to do any big, long games, because I was like, damn, I'm not gonna... Like, I was like worried about how long it would take me. But I'm really glad I started doing it. Dragon Quest, or Nier Automata, I guess, was our first like long-ish game. And then Dragon Quest XI was, I think, our first 100+ hour game. Virtue saying 8? Nice. What is your what's your schedule? Like, what are your days? Is that Frozen or is that just... I think that's Frozen. Cool. Tuesday, Thursday evenings, UK time. Good stuff. I'll have to convert that into LA time and join along. I definitely enjoyed Danganronpa. It's going to be crazy to see what your accents for the characters are, though, because like they're so ingrained in my head of like what my versions of them are, and I don't even know what the game wants them to sound like in English, because I played it with the Japanese dub and English subtitles. So like even when they did talk in the cutscenes, it's in Japanese. Virtue saying, I think it was Mr. Ben Frost who put me on your YouTube Danganronpa playthrough. Oh, I didn't know you had watched the YouTube stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, I learned about you through Ben Frost as well, actually. But I never got to watch any shows. I think I just followed. I will have to join for the old trigger happy. You watched a bit. Yeah, thank you, first of all. Appreciate that. How many hours into Danganronpa would you say you are? That is a heck of a story. Oh wait, we should mark this mission as... Where's our mission here? For the goddess, no. Tools, Lambert. Where is this mission? Defeat Grimm, what is that? Oh, that's it, okay. Oh, did this go away? So they're probably just saying that we have to find him on the beach. This beach, maybe? Is it this question mark? Marlin Coast? It's not exactly clear where they want me to go. Urskar? Let's just try going to here. Richard's saying Transformer with hammers. Good stuff. Like, the thing I love about that game is it's never straightforward. Like, there's always some kind of ridiculous, like, sort of plot point of, like, how stuff went down. It's just amazing. Alright, girl. There you go. Call the horse. We don't have a horse. Horse. There you are.
Come on.
So I don't really know where he wanted us to meet, but let's say it's either the Door of Ruins beachside area like this, or Urskar, or it's not going to be on the other continent. It's going to probably be at the Marlin Coast, I would say. Richard's saying with the varied characters, it's always these crazy explanations. Yeah, and I love that they always treat it like they'll have like a bit of resistance for a little bit, like, what? How could it be? How could they be doing this? And then they'll be like, oh yeah, like, you know, that's normal. Whatever. I accept that. They're very willing to go along with whatever weird anime thing happens. Alright, is this where he is? Nope. This isn't really a beach though, because this is like a bay. Or a lake. What is that? Is it a boat? What is that?
Come on, Roach.
I can't tell what that is. Let's go over there. Richard's saying you're looking forward to Cyberpunk? I am. I will certainly play it. I just don't know when I'll play it. I don't tend to really buy games when they come out. The only game that I was interested in playing when it came out was Death Stranding, because I'm just a huge Kojima guy. But yeah, I'm not a big like play a game as soon as it comes out person. I probably won't even be done with The Witcher 3 by then, despite the delays at the rate that I play games. Aha! Give me that! Yeah! Good stuff. Virtue saying, your suspension of disbelief is probably in orbit. You find you're taking orders from a robot bear. Yeah, that's true. Good old Monokuma. Did I finish Death Stranding? I did. That's the only game actually. So when we play games, it's always like the same game will never happen twice in a row type of thing. Where, you know, right now we're playing 4 games, and it's always like this stream earlier today was Xenoblade, and then now it's Witcher, and then after that it'll be Dead Island or whatever. I just like to vary which games I'm playing, but Death Stranding was the only game that I've ever done where it's like, where I put all the playthroughs on hold and just played that from beginning to end. And even doing that, you know, Death Stranding only every day, it took us like a month and a half to finish the game. I think I played it for like 140 hours or something.
Go,
A whole lot of yes. But yeah, I'm guessing that's the direction of where this guy is. What was my opinion? Oh, I adored it. I really loved it. Did you play Death Stranding? Whoa, what the heck? What is this? How do I get on that? Big old pirate ship. You played a bit, not a lot of Death Stranding. Did you lose interest, like gave up on it, or you just felt that you couldn't put the time in, or what was the reason? I think this is, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't know how you would get on that though. Man, I need to get a merchant to buy all this stuff. I wonder if there's a ladder. Oh, there's something. Okay. Damn it. There we go. Okay, I think that's a ladder right there. Can I climb this? Oh, I could just, okay. Cool. The opposite of a sunken pirate ship. It's an unsunken pirate ship. A suspended pirate ship. Bertrude's saying mostly the time will come back to it, you think? Yeah, it's definitely a game that like, you can kind of probably tell early on that it's like, oh, this is gonna be it's going to take some time. But I do very much recommend it. I mean, I like everything that Hideo Kojima does, but there's really nothing like it. I think we already read this. Actually, I don't know if we read this. Pearls of the North, Oxenfurt. Oxenfurt, a gem snuggling into the bosom of the Pontar to the east of Novigrad. A cradle erected upon a Redanian soil, nurturing the greatest minds not only of that kingdom, but of all the North. To walk its hallowed academy's halls is to embark on a journey through learning, from the finest points of philosophy to the grandest strokes of art, with stops made to admire architecture and dissect medicine along the way. Peer to either side and you will spy fellow travelers in your pilgrimage of learning, the students. They throng Oxenfurt's streets, lending it an indelible imprint of youth that can be felt at the moment you pass through its gates. dormitories stand cheek by jowl, booksellers hawk used tomes on every corner, and under every tree fresh faces debate poetry with passion. Yet youth is not all slate and compass, and the young here shirk none of its other typical pastimes. Raucous and merry are the city streets, both by day and even more so by night. Though the city councilors have forbidden the sale of alcohol after dusk, no one seems eager to enforce this with stricture, and wisely so, for any loss of sleep is more than made up for by the gains, profits to fatten its innkeepers' pockets, and the late-night crooning of troubadours to enrich its soul. As for architecture, the particular note are the recently renovated elven aqueducts used to clean the city's sewers. They stand as witness to the city's innovative spirit. You will not find their like in all the civilized world, yet dominating the town's architectural visage like a glistening crown is the complex of buildings that comprises the Oxenfurt Academy. Few today remember that these edifices, constructed by the elves, predate the city itself. It is the institution that named the city, and not vice versa. Today, Oxenfurt Academy enjoys a reputation matched only by the Imperial Academy in Nilfgaard. Of greatest renown, the departments of alchemy, natural history, minstrelsy, and poetry, medicine and herbology, engineering, and last but certainly not least, philosophy. Minstrelsy, wow. That's a tongue twister. Minstrelsy. Just call it music class, okay? Call it band camp. I don't have time for your minstrelsy. Alright, I don't think there's a way to get any higher up here. What's your next game that you're planning, Virtue, after you play Danganronpa? What's number... Is it Danganronpa 2? Is that the next game you're going to be going to? I wonder if I can get out of here. There we go. So we want to go to the Marlin Coast. We're still on track. We also have a question mark here. We might as well do this one, I guess.
Come on now.
Oh look, there's some kind of lighthouse or something? Or windmill? What is this? It's got a rune on it. I don't know what that is. Virtue's playing Simulacra 2 on Steam. You mix up other games with Danganronpa? Save your voice. Yeah, that's the nice thing about YouTube as well for me, is that like, I don't think I could do Danganronpa for an entire stream length. Yeah, I think it would mess up my voice as well. So it was nice to do, you know, those episodes were like 30 minutes or so. Have it in little chunks like that. Let's see if we can get to this thing. I don't know Simulacra though. I'll have to check that out. Oh crap, I heard something. A dragon or something like that. I like how in the Witcherverse, even among Witchers, dragons are considered like ridiculous. Like they're fairy tale. I always like that in like a fantasy universe where you just expect like, oh yeah, of course, like anything goes, you know, it's fantasy. But when they kind of stick to their rules or whatever, it's like, no, even Witchers don't believe in dragons. Like that's a cool idea. Damn, we're still missing this thing. Okay, we have to get up there. Let's go past. I think we can do this. Virtue's saying work is a bit of a butt. I've been there. I know how you feel. Have we been to this area? What is this? Earthscar. I don't think we've ever been here. Alright, we'll do that after this. Ooh, look at this. Entrance. What have we here? Uh-oh. That's easy enough. Let's see. This wasn't the thing we're looking for, is it? No, it's over here. Yeah, I'm glad you like to do that same thing though, where it's like, I like to, not even for the voice aspect, but just like, I like to have a break from playing the same game all the time. It's kind of like mentally taxing to like just be in the same universe for like 100 hours, but if I'm switching between 2 games, I could always do that, or if switching between 4 games, stuff like that. Oh, Richard's saying the movie's 2005 is a 360 game. I don't think it was ever on 360. The movies was, oh, I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of, it was like a movie trivia game. The movies, I forget what that game was called. It was called like Film, Seen It? Is that what you're thinking of? S-C-E-N-E, It? Like where it was a trivia game? No, that's not, if that's what you're thinking of, that's not what the movies is. The movies was a PC game by Lionhead. The guys who made Fable, and they made Black and White. And it was basically like The Sims, but running a movie studio. So you like, you know, had to like build up your studio and put your, you know, your actors thing and give them trailers and make sets and everything. And then you'd make the movies and you could like edit them. And it was really good and I'm enjoying it a lot. But it's very stressful. So that's one game where I do need like a mental break from it. Because like our movie studio is always going downhill. There's like a million problems happening. I don't have the constitution to play too many management games. Torn piece of paper. And then the old druid said, "If it really is wisdom and knowledge you seek, take your most valuable possession and put it in a chest, and sail to Unvik, climb the mountain and walk the ridge. Bow once to each of the 4 winds, commend yourself to the gods, and toss the chest into the sea." Holvog did as the druid counseled, then returned to the sacred grove. "Toss the chest in the sea," Holvog said, "but I don't feel one bit wiser." The druid replied, "That is because there are no shortcuts on the road to wisdom. Neither saying prayers, nor making offerings, nor listening to the words of wise men will grant it to you. That is your lesson." Hearing this, Holvog flew into a rage and strangled the druid with his bare hands, then stuck his head on a pike and set it out in front of his house, so everyone would know that while he might not be wise, he was nobody's fool. Damn. Wow. The druid had a good lesson, though. Oh, Virtude saying Lionhead Bullfrog 22 cans used to be 10 minutes from your house. Crazy. Damn. I wish they still were 10 minutes from your house, assuming you live in the same house. But, yeah, I'm really sad that they went away. They were an amazing developer. And it's such a good game. The movies. I wish there was another game like that. But even if somebody else did it, like there's so many mechanics in that particular game that are so well defined. It's insane. Wait, did I complete this mission already or what? Well, why do I not see it here? I guess we're gonna have to look for it. It was called Shortcut. I think I completed it. Like it might have been one of those things where I had already picked up the item before they told me to. Shortcut. Where are you? Damn, I don't see it. These are all contracts. Shortcut! Read the notes. The Witcher combed the bottom of the mountain lake and found the treasure Holvog had abandoned there. Okay, so it was just, I had probably already done it, I guess. Insanity, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's get an exclamation mark hype in that chat and a shout out in there. for Insanity Welcome. What are you playing today, Insanity Welcome? Thank you so much for bringing the people on in. Ooh, I love the emote. Got the stars in the background. That is a cool one. You were playing Warcraft 3. Good stuff. How's Warcraft 3 going? Welcome into Chen Chinoa. Hey, welcome Mass Ultra into the stream as well. Are you coming in with the Insanity Welcome raid? Or is it fortuitous timing? Either way, welcome everybody into the show. Make sure you go click on that link to Insanity Welcome stream. And if anybody doesn't know the show they're watching right now, it is called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games at any point. You'll see the full list of 4 concurrent gameplay series going now, including The Witcher 3. We're about to be closing out the show, but we're going to see if we can get a little bit more witching into here before we do. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you once again, Insanity. Welcome for sharing that love in there. Chen is saying, incoming train wreck of a raid. I love it. Good stuff. Matt saying, no, just good timing. Well, maybe you should know, Insanity. Welcome. Maybe it was fate. So we just found, we did my favorite thing to do in The Witcher 3, which is that I found a quest and then immediately had completed it because I explore this game so often that I just had already done the thing the quest wanted me to do before they wanted me to do it. And now we're looking this way. Also, I'm over encumbered by like twice my body weight at this point, so I cannot run or even walk at a brisk pace. That's the way I play The Witcher 3. Alright, so we're gonna go through this way. Oh wait, can we go through the cave to get here? Yeah, good stuff. Insanity Welcome is off to bed. Have an amazing stream and good luck on the Magical Murder Fund. Wow. I guess that is what we're doing here. Thank you so much, Insanity Welcome. Can we get an ! Night for Insanity Welcome heading out of the show? Have a great one. Thank you for sharing the love on here. And once again, guys, make sure you go check out Insanity Welcome. Click that link in the shout out above. May your enemies be headless and your Nick be nearly headless. I like that one. That's a good one. May the Lords of Gwent kindly shine upon your dreams. Oh, there you go. That's a Witcher one. It's a Witcher 3 one, specifically. We need a May the Lords of Dice Poker shine kindly on your dreams. Get a little bit of Witcher 1 in there. I forgot what the... No, was that Witcher 1 or 2? There were different minigames in each of the Witchers. I think 2 was Dice Poker. 1 was something else. It was something else poker related, though. I don't know what this is. He doesn't even have anything to say about it. Geralt's seen so many dead bodies at this point, he doesn't even have any commentary. What was the Witcher 1 minigame? Oh, we've been to this city, I think. I think this is the original town that we were supposed to search. Yeah, I remember this now. This is where we were originally searching for the guy, for Hokvar or whatever his name was. I remember you saying, do you write these? I do write those. They are always a lot of fun. We have many little things that Nickbot will say. You can also type ! High five if you want to high five someone, like ! High five with someone's username. And it'll give you a result. As well as, since we're on the subject, ! Hug, which also has dozens and dozens and dozens of those. Oh, we got Steven. We haven't thought about Steven for a while. Steven was the name of our moose in Nier Automata. Let's see. We've been to this village then. We probably have to check this one. I want to see if this guy's waiting for us at the Marlin Coast, though. So let's go there. Oh, and then we can go over this way. There, it looks like there's a straight road that goes right to it. So how do I get Oh, there he is. Roach, don't leave me like that. I'm scared to be on my own. Oh yeah, this is the right way. This is the right way. Richard saying, do I listen to other podcasts like Harris Heller or Ashley Price? I think I've heard an episode of Ashley Price podcast once. I listened to a couple episodes. I think I listened to all of what existed of Twitch Talks at one point. This was all when I, like, you know, 2 years ago or something, like before I ever started on Twitch, really. But I'm not really that interested in like listening to other people's podcasts, just because I, you know, do enough. I think about that enough on my end, anyway. But I'm sure they're great. What I heard of them seemed really good. There's so many monster sounds that I'm hearing, I just don't know where they are. Harris Heller, Virtue saying, is Alpha Gaming. I've never heard of that one. Yeah, I'm sure it's really good though. I mean, anybody who's helping out, you know, with people who want advice, always good in my book.
Gonna head back to Ard Skellig?
Aye. After all, I'm to be crowned. I killed a giant, won back Unvik, and lost my entire crew. Who else has put forth a claim? Blue Boy Lugos, surely, and Ottrig, Svanriga.
And Ceres.
Ceres? Me sis? But she's...
Surprised everyone.
And did he support her? Let her set off on some mad expedition?
Wasn't pleased. Especially since Ceres didn't mention it to him beforehand.
Nor to me.
She sailed off to Speakerog. Alone.
Alone? What on earth was she thinking?
Set out to help Udalwick. Don't think she can do it?
Oh God, Ceres. Witcher. You wouldn't happen to be heading to Speaker Rogue by chance?
Yeah, I plan to go there.
Good. Thanks, Geralt. I hope we meet again.
Farewell, Uncrate.
Is he just like going into this house? Where's he going? He's just standing around?
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
How are things?
Got another voyage in mind?
Of course. Ice Giant was just the beginning. Besides, I got all kinds of horse sons already saying he wasn't that big.
What about the folk of Undvik? You and your men were gonna help them return to their isle and rebuild Urskar.
Ceres will take care of that.
You and Ciri, as I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye. Spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was. Scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates, why, none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once. Smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Krach and announced you'd agreed to wed.
You hear of that? Aye. We had 12 winters on us, both. Any thought of continuing that romance? Me da whipped it out of me head. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
Farewell, Uncrate.
I don't think I got that far in the books yet. Although I feel like Ciri was older than 12. Yeah, I know for a fact she was older than 12 in the book that I read, so maybe that's just backstory they haven't revealed yet. Virtue's saying, that's fair. I like listening to that stuff despite thinking about it, because it's interesting to put your own thoughts or views to people like that. Like there's not one single optimal way to skin a cat. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying that, like, because I stream, I don't like to listen to podcasts. I'm saying because I already make a podcast, I don't want to listen to other ones because, like, I don't want to, like, I guess mine's less of like a advice podcast and more of like telling people about my experiences. And I don't want to make it too much of a thing where it's like cross-pollinated by other people's advice. You know, like I want it to be like pretty authentic to like my viewpoints. But yeah, I mean, of course, I support anyone listening to podcasts as I create one myself. I definitely am on the side of anyone who listens to podcasts. My thing is that I mostly listen to audiobooks, which is why I kind of made my podcast sort of in the style of an audiobook. But yeah, I listen to so much audio, you know, narrated content. I do very much enjoy that, like, medium. 2989 Amy, welcome into the stream. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Amy. You caught us at the end of the show here. We're calling it. But if you want to join for a raid, then stick around. That's gonna be it for the episode, ladies and gents. We're gonna be jumping out of here into somebody else's show. Make sure you copy down that raid message, everybody, and we'll be going into somebody's stream in just a sec. Anyone who doesn't know the channel they're watching, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type exclamation mark games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 4 concurrent gameplay series going, including The Witcher 3. And if you like what you see at any point today, or rather what you did see at any point today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top you see that follower goal of 6. We're currently at 1, so we are getting there, guys. We have tink broken ground on that follower goal. If you like the channel and you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. Subs also get that handsome sub badge in front of their names. On the cheerleader boards this week, we have in 3rd place nobody, 2nd place nobody, and 1st place Masked Ultra with 1,050 cheer. That is a teal level cheer. Thank you so much to Masked Ultra. Thank you to everybody who supports these streams. It's very highly appreciated. Let's jump into somebody's stream. Let's see who's playing some video games. If you guys want to find some Voice of Nick stuff outside of Twitch, you can go to youtube.com/thevoiceofnick, where you'll find not only archives of all the streams we've ever done on here, but also some YouTube exclusive playthrough series. The one we're doing right now is the Sam and Max Telltale Games series, which is a real good time. I've been enjoying that game a lot. I think we're in the 20s on those episodes now. You can also find the Twitch playbook, which we've been talking about on the show a little bit, actually. That's a free weekly podcast I created to help you guys with your Twitch channels. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all the major podcast platforms. Let's jump into this one. Lululand is currently playing Stardew Valley. There we go. Let's go in here, ladies and gents. Let's go say hello. And make sure you paste that raid message in there. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Bye-bye.